What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Butler, man. It's the best day of my life, man. Tomorrow's not promised. Go ahead and do your little dance while they still playing your song. Man, today we are headed to Macon State Prison. Today we're diving deep into a place that, many in Georgia barely think about, but one whose walls hold countless tragedies, deaths, and stories of survival and loss. This is Macon State Prison, located in Macon County, Georgia, about 2 hours south of Atlanta near Oglethorpe along Highway 49. Now, built in 1993 and opened in 1994, this close security prison houses some of the highest risk inmates in the state. People deemed dangerous or volatile beyond the typical prison population. Humans, nevertheless. At full capacity, Macon State Prison can hold nearly 1,700 men, and staff could be around 500 employees, with about 300 focused solely on security. However, as we know as of lately, you have to excuse me eating the orange, man. I have a really weird cold, and my sinuses are off the chain, so I've been drinking my tea and eating my oranges, and I'm on all types of stuff. I'm taking all types of recommendations, but this right here opened you up pretty good, bro. All right, so now, despite the structure, the walls, the towers, the locks, many believe something has fundamentally broken inside these fences. What's going on inside Macon State Prison? Let's dive in, bro.
A Macon State Prison corrections officer was arrested, accused of trafficking nearly 150 grams of meth. DeMarcus Woolfork is also charged with possession of marijuana with intent to distribute. Officers and deputies with the Macon County Sheriff's Office seized the drugs from inside Woolfork's home and his car. They also found several PayPal cards and cell phones. The department is working with the state prison to see who was working with Woolfork. The FBI is assisting in the investigation. The man accused of shooting and killing.
Meanwhile, Taureen Hardy's brother wants people to know who his brother really was after he died in Macon State Prison last week. Anthony Montalto shares Hardy's story.
Keon Hardy says his brother Taureen wasn't perfect and always accepted responsibility for his crimes. But he says his brother's death never should have happened like this.
I kind of froze and I hung up. Broke the phone. I threw my phone.
That's how Keon Hardy got the news his brother was in a fight with his cellmate Sunday morning, December 10th, and didn't make it.
Stopped everything I was doing. Like, it kind of froze. It froze, man. As you can see it till coming in my eyes. Like, I didn't expect it.
Taureen Hardy was 40 years old, serving a 15-year sentence for armed robbery. He only had a few years left in prison.
He wasn't no perfect person. He wasn't no angel. He accepted everything he did, no matter what it was. Like, he never cried about it.
Okay, so according to state investigation compiled by media, at least 24 homicides have occurred inside Macon State Prison. Records from broader prison mortality tracking shows dozens of deaths in custody across Georgia, but Macon often ranks at the top for violent deaths. In 2025 reporting, Macon was documented as the deadliest prison in Georgia last year, with at least 9 confirmed homicides as of late summer. As you know, it's December, so that death toll has increased dramatically. Many of the deaths were from stabbings, beatings, and assaults by other inmates, highlighting the severe violence inside these walls. Violence that families, communities, and victims still reel from today. So now, some of this footage I'm going to show you, I'm not sure if I'm going to have to alter it, but it's not news footage. It is, how can I say? Let's just dive off into it, bro.
I ain't even getting let y'all see what I'm saying, man. They got their boys look like a motherfucking dog. Ski man. Thanks, ski man. Hold on, get this shit on camera, ski man. Hey, on the dog leash, man. Bother me. I ain't gonna get this nigga. Oh, they got a man on the dog leash, y'all. The man on the dog leash. Look at this. It was going on with G2. Your ass play. Your ass got there. Woo, woo. Doggy, doggy style. Doggy, doggy, that bitch is. Yeah, boy. Man on the doggy.
All right, so I'm going to stop it right there because I don't want to get... I need a green dollar sign. The last video I did, hey, man, that's crazy, bro. I'm going to try to go past that part because I don't want to... They got him on the leash. That is not good, bro. I wasn't even expecting that. Let's try to move past that part. Oh, come on, man. You want to try to do that?
Nigga ass stuck down now. Look at him stuck on the wall. That's what the script do to you. Hey, stuck on the wall, boy. Hey, yeah. Look at that nigga can't move, boy. Look, that's the guy. Point him out. That's him. That's the guy. Look at him. The man is stuck, man. The man can't move, man. The man fucked up, man. Check him out, man. Look at this man, man. The man ain't moved yet, man. Man, that ain't crazy, man. Man, get your ass on that wall, boy. I guess he ain't coming. Shit. Butt ass stuff, man. Man,
So as we know that the strips are, I'm not sure what it takes to make a strip, but apparently drugs are going into the system. So along with that, then somebody got to fly those drones. And that brings us to another development in our story.
We begin with a Channel 2 Action News exclusive. Authorities say gangs are using drones to drop contraband into prisons. And they believe the owner of this drone repair shop and one of his workers are part of the operation. Good evening. I'm George Estevez. Justin Farmer has a night off.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Linda Stouffer. It's believed to be the largest criminal operation of its kind in Georgia history. Agents uncovered ecstasy, meth, guns, and cell phones at dozens of prisons. New at 6, Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie is live tonight. Mark, this investigation focused on drone drops into Georgia prisons.
And the key is when it kept out of Georgia prisons. Georgia Department of Corrections special agents says Operation Skyhawk culminated today with raids targeting one of many networks at the focus of the investigation. Networks including one involving a business called Thunder Drones and drone drops of drugs, cell phones, and more into Georgia prisons. Are you involved in drone drops of contraband into Georgia prisons?
Not that I know of. All we do is repair drones.
He was in communications with inmates within the Georgia Department of Corrections and their associates on the outside.
Including gang members?
Absolutely. About making drone drops, contraband drops.
You don't know who you're repairing them for, who you're providing them to?
Most of our business is consumer business. We repair drones for local Atlanta and interstate.
We did electronic interceptions on Mr. Robert Schwartz, his business here at Thunder Drones, and inmates and associates of inmates.
Have you broken the law?
No, sir.
The message that Governor Kemp gave me a year ago when I took over this job to crack down on gangs and contraband, that's exactly what we're doing here.
Georgia Department of Corrections, GDC Commissioner Tyrone Oliver says corrections agents thundered into a business called Thunder Drones in Gwinnett County, armed with a search warrant and arrest warrant for Robert Schwartz involving drone drops of contraband into Georgia prisons. He says drones shown as outside Thunder.
All right. One of the most dangerous changes inside Georgia prison, and especially places like Macon State Prison, isn't something happening on the yard. It's happening in the air. We're talking about drones. Over the past several years, drones have become the #1 delivery system for contraband inside Georgia prisons. Not visitors, not guards, drones. These small, commercially available devices are being flown over prison fences, towers, and razor wire, often at night or during shift changes. Now, they're dropping packages directly into the yards, rooftops, and prearranged locations. And what's inside the packages? Drugs, methamphetamine, synthetic cannabinoids, like K2 pills, heroin, cell phones, chargers, SIM cards, tobacco, weapon components. This is not random. This is organized. Why drones are so dangerous inside Macon State Prison. Macon State Prison houses closed security population, meaning high-risk inmates, gang-affiliated inmates, and individuals already immersed in underground economies. When drugs enter a prison like Macon, they don't just get people high. They shift power. Drugs become currency, leverage, a reason to extort, a reason to stab, a reason to kill. Debt inside prison doesn't mean the late fee. Debt inside prison means violence. And drones make it easier than ever to flood the institution. Now, here's how it typically goes down. Someone on the outside coordinates with someone on the inside. Drops locations and times are communicated, often using smuggled cell phones. A drone is launched from nearby woods, roads, or abandoned property. The package is released inside the fence line. Inmates retrieve it before staff can respond. Sometimes the drop is missed. Sometimes it lands in the wrong hands. And when that happens, violence follows. So you have a situation where, hey man, this our drone. And an opposing entity may get a hold of it, and then you'll have continued violence. Let's finish out with this man right here, because now you just got yourself. He said, all I do is fix drones. Bullshit. You doing something else, homeboy. Let's dive. Let's see what this is.
A man will spend up to 5 years behind bars for trying to drop contraband into Macon State Prison. Dedrick Sermons pleaded guilty 2 years ago after his attempt to drop. According to court documents, he was found in woods near the prison by correction officers on patrol. Sermons told them he was there to meet a date from Tinder, but the officers found a drone nearby with bags of cash, drugs, tobacco, and cell phones inside. Sermons will go before a judge in March for sentencing.
The parents of a former Macon State Prison inmate say officials failed to protect him from a psychotic cellmate who eventually murdered him. Their federal lawsuit says in July of 2022, the cellmate used a shank to kill 36-year-old Joseph Walter Brown. They say DeMarquise Glenn was serving time for murdering 2 people in Bainbridge and had already attacked 3 previous cellmates. The lawsuit says Joseph Brown pleaded with prison leaders to take him out of the cell, but Brown's family says the prison violated its own policy by keeping him in there. They filed a wrongful death lawsuit this week in Macon's federal court. Last year, a federal judge approved a state settlement to the family of another Macon State inmate, Bobby Lee Jr. He was one of 6 Macon State inmates murdered inside.
Now, check this out. So I was talking to an individual some time ago, and I think I still have it online, but he was so incoherent, bro, that he was inside the joint, and I was talking to him, and he was telling me, here's the truth of the matter. I want to find that video, bro, because I'm just going to be honest, bro. I was talking to him. A homie of mine was like, hey, you can talk to old boy, and he'll give you some good content. So as I am talking to this individual, I wish I could find it. I wonder which one of my pages. Man, this dude he's snorting cocaine. I can hear him snorting cocaine. But then I say, man, you know, I'm a civilian. I'm lame. I'm a grandpa. I got gray hair. No, I'm overreacting. I say, it's no way possible. I'm talking to this dude about his drug issues, and he's snorting cocaine. It's not, cocaine cannot be that readily available inside of Macon State Prison. So then he goes on, he tells me a story about how he's selling the strips. And while he's selling the strips, I guess he was trying to make sure that his roommate was straight on the strips. And so prior to going to sleep, bro, he gave his roommate some strips. Now, unbeknownst to him, his roommate started wigging out. My man go to sleep. The cocaine's not, mind you, he's not going to sleep after he's consumed the cocaine. While he is telling me about this story, he is snorting cocaine. I'm sorry. So he said while he was asleep, bro, he just woke up to somebody just gouging at him. So he has one eye now because his roommate woke up, man, and was just on one, bro, and was just stabbing him. And he got his eye, bro. And when he was telling me the story, in my mind, bro, it was too far-fetched. I was like, this dude high, man. He high. But upon examination, what I've come to find out, man, is that his story sounds pretty accurate. It was just, I was not in a place to receive it, bro, because it just sounded so crazy. It just sounded so crazy. Let's see what else we got going on right here. Back to Macon State.
Shit fucked up, man.
That's the warden.
That nigga shot that motherfucker.
That's the warden? Are you serious? Are you serious, bro?
You made that nigga watch that shit over here.
Bro.
Why that nigga dead and wrong, baby? Fuck you, bitch! That nigga dead ass wrong for doing that shit there, boy. We ain't even did shit.
It going down, boy. Going down, boy. Boy, going down, boy. They been killing. They been killing. Man, what the fuck? Them folks just let go and all.
That's crazy.
Man, real shit. But you know I'm recording this shit. It right here in the window. So God, this shit real. Y'all, this shit look like the world in the end. Send that shit to me on Instagram. Y'all know it. Real shit. We gonna make a fake page called Chain Gang Live. This shit gonna be called Chain Gang Live. Hey, get what though, y'all? They gave all us the corona, man. Put the motherfuckers on. Put the motherfuckers on. They gave all us the corona, man.
Hey, man. Bro, I ain't never seen this footage right here. Hey, man.
Put the motherfuckers on.
Hey, what I want to say, what if I'm, what, and I'm not trying to make light of the situation, but what if I'm inside this institution and I don't want no pause to this shit y'all got going on? Because what y'all got going on is, oh, man, I just feel like I'm losing my breath just paying attention to it, bro. Like, what? Come on, man. I don't know what happened before this, but this is weird. This is weird.
Put your mask on. Put your corona mask on.
To understand these violent deaths, man, we have to look at the conditions inside. Experts have pointed to two major root causes: severe staffing shortages. Reports show that Macon has struggled with correctional officer vacancies at emergency level, sometimes leaving only a handful of officers on an entire shift, even at nighttime. System overload and under supervision. When fewer guards are watching more inmates, especially in close security populations, gangs consolidate power. Weapons like homemade shanks circulate, and violence becomes the currency of survival.
From Macon State Prison to Murder State Prison. They bought on our stove. The racist ass reading director said, fuck good. They don't want to get us stove. They don't want to get us shit. So we bought. That's how it's going. It is what it is. Know that I've been to prison. Yeah, they be like, so some people when I tell them like, yeah, I just got out and shit, they be like, damn.
I had left. So they tripping. They all types of
big banks you taking your money to in the same bank. Old folks or the young folks. So they gonna start out. You see them on Instagram now, 2 and 3 years old, talking about stepping and woo, 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 woo. So by the time they 16, listening to this shit, how you think that? Being that at the time you asking specifically about when I was in prison, I got more in tune with my affiliation, the essence of it, the history, the root.
Okay.
And I learned orchestrating teamwork as far as chain of commands and things of that nature. So how I incorporate that into my day-to-day life since I'm out Even though people ain't got to be what I am, they could be whatever. But I know how to put people in places where it fits them, their strengths.
Yeah.
For the conduciveness of the team.
The Georgia Department of Corrections is investigating the death of an inmate last week at Central State Prison. Jeffrey Lee McDonald passed away on Friday, according to Gwendolyn Hope.
Our top story tonight at 11, an inmate at Macon State Prison is dead after an altercation on Wednesday. That is according to the Georgia Department of Corrections. A spokesperson confirmed Reginald Ginn died after a fight with his roommate. His body is being sent to the GBI Medical Examiner's office to determine the official cause of death. The investigation is ongoing. Ginn was serving 5 years for theft by shoplifting out of Richmond County. New tonight on 41 NBC News at 5, a Macon State Prison inmate died last week after an altercation. That's according to the Georgia Department of Corrections. Officials say Devontae Young was killed on May 10th, and his body will be taken to the GBI Medical Examiner's office to determine the official cause of death. Young was serving 10 years for armed robbery out of Spalding County.
All new at 5. The state prison system fired 4 guards accused of failing to stop an assault by an inmate at Macon's Central State Prison. The 4, Nelson Whitlow, Tyrell Williams, April Ramsey, and Chanella Jones, were all arrested this month and booked into the Bibb County Jail. The State Corrections Department says they fired all 4 on September 10th. According to state records, all 4 were hired in 2022 and working their first jobs in Georgia law enforcement. In the statement, the Department of Corrections says they have a zero-tolerance policy for employees who violate their oath, but they declined to answer further questions about the assault.
So when that boy body know, boy, that's him. That's him. That's it right there, folks. When that boy body know. He's out of there.
Man,
that's a fool.
It just don't.
I was at Macon State.
Oh yeah, you was at Macon State. All right.
Yeah,
so
I was at Macon State. Now, if you know about Macon State, then you know Macon State, one of the deadly prisons you gonna go to in Georgia. That motherfucker got more bodies than cemeteries and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
just out of curiosity, why is Macon like that though?
I don't know. You can't. Anytime you take a group of your worst of the worst, you say, you know what I'm saying, you pile the baddest of the baddest all together, you ain't gonna get in there but some bad stuff to come out of that. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't mixing the population. You just taking this person over here who stab a lot of people, this person over here who stab a lot of people, and then you bringing all these people together and putting them in one compound. You're going to continue to have that. So it's just the way they classify people now. You know what I'm saying? They just put the worst of the worst together, and then you get the worst. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And,
Crispy, we do need a moderator. I sure appreciate you. I'm listening, bro.
Yeah, and that's how that's going, like in the prison. But, you know, it's like that in all the level 5 prisons pretty much. But that one in particular, like, I don't know, boy. It just, that bitch got a black cloud over it or something.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
For real.
Even to this day.
Yeah. And so back then when I was at Macon State, you got to understand the GDs was like having emotion at that time. You know what I'm saying? They were getting their shit together. They around about 08, 09. You know what I'm saying? And so when we used to go to the big yard back then, you'll come out on the big yard, bro. The GDs that had a whole top of the big yard sealed off. You know what I'm saying? It's just that many of them niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? They had that shit sealed off. So one day, you know, back then you could barely find blood. They was around, you know what I'm saying? Blood was around, but it wasn't like it is now. It was just a few, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you would have to you might have 3 niggas that blood in this dorm, 2 in this dorm, 3 over here, you know what I'm saying? Then you got to bring all these niggas together, kind of make you a little army or some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to put them all together at one time, and then you got your team. And so we ain't in position to try to go against these GDs or nothing like that. But my little partner ain't got no phone. He fuck around and take a phone from a nigga in the dome with me. You know what I'm saying?
Now when you say check, is he? That's why I'm about to add. Is he a civilian?
See, the nigga he took the phone from was a civilian.
Okay.
And he did it where they took the phone. You know what I'm saying? 2 niggas took the phone.
Okay.
All right. Now they came to me with the phone when they go take the phone from the civilian nigga. I asked them, I said, who you took the phone from, brother? Like, we took the phone from a nigga downstairs, the bald head nigga. I'm like, yeah, like, let me see it. So nigga, you know, you go through the pictures in the phone, it'll tell you who the fuck phone it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the nigga give me the phone. So the first thing I do, I start going through the pictures, bro. I start going through the picture, and I see who on the picture. This one of they high-ranking members that's in the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, bro. I say, bro, we might have to get that phone back. So nigga like, bro, hell nah, nigga, I took that phone. Nigga, I ain't getting no phone back. Nigga, fuck that. What, nigga? He like, why we need to get a phone back? I say, cause it's the, you know what I'm saying? The GD nigga phone, bro. This. Like, nigga, I ain't took that phone for no GD. I'm like, you right about that, bro. Like, man, I'm fuck that shit. Whatever come with, I like, shit, it's gonna be some smoke. Bro, like, shit, fuck that shit. Then nigga, it's just gonna be some smoke, but I ain't getting the phone back. So we rock out with it. I made them that night, I tell them, I say, hey, y'all need to put bro on the dope, bro. You don't put bro on the dope, bro. That shit, them niggas gonna find out, and then it gonna go.
They gonna turn to something else.
Yeah. So they put the nigga on the dope. He go to the hole. The nigga stay in the hole for about 3 days. They let the nigga out on the other side, bro. On G building side. So we call over there and make the niggas in G building and put him on the door and send him back to the hole. You know what I'm saying? So they send the nigga back to the hole and shit. But on the way out the door, the nigga had done wrote a kite and sent it to the GD nigga who phone it was. He sent him the kite. So now he know his phone gone. You know what I'm saying? He knows somebody that took the phone from this nigga. Yeah. So he's sending the press, like, he's sending the GDs to my door. So I'm one night, it's like a week later now, I'm sitting in my room, bro, and like 6-7 GD niggas come to my door. You know what I'm saying? And come up in my room like, hey, Lil B, hey, we need to holler at you, bro, with that. So I'm like, hold up, first of all, I'm already knowing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It tense, my heart beat like a motherfucking thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when it going, so them niggas come through, I'm like, nah, bro, don't come in my room like that. You got to put up the facade, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't want it to go left, but I still got to pray like, if this shit just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, man, don't be coming to my motherfucking room like that. Y'all niggas tripping, bro. Don't come up in here like that. So.
I can't hear nothing.
An inmate died at Macon State Prison on Sunday, according to the Georgia.
If you want to catch up with that video, you can go to my page. It's Lil B discusses the GD versus Bloods at Macon State Prison.
Georgia Department of Corrections. The inmate, identified as Shannon Pickett, his body has been turned over to the county coroner and will be taken to the GBI crime lab to determine the official cause of death. Pickett was serving 2 years on a probation revocation stemming from a 2003 charge.
Going on, it's your boy Butler, man. It's the best day of my life. Tomorrow's not promised. Go on, do your little dance while they still playing your song. And to minutes and just understaffed, overpowered.
Her 25-year-old son, Kendrick Brown, was dead.
My son was not bad. He had a good heart.
She says people inside the jail tell her his cellmate beat him to death with a metal pole. Damn. They say he was found hours later.
Hold on, bro.
I just hate this for any family that has to go through this, because this is horrible. Horrible. There's no closure. There's no closure for this. You never get closure for this. The only thing you can do is just tell them, just keep telling them that you love them and that you miss them and that you're so sorry, because I am so sorry. And I feel like this system failed him, and I feel like I failed him in some ways. But I know in my heart I was a good mom to him. I was a good mom to him, and I tried to teach him the right ways, and he just made the wrong choices. But his wrong choices didn't have to lead to his death. It did not. He was supposed to come home and be able to help raise the rest of his kid for the rest of his life. and to be able to be with us for the rest of ours.
No prison calls you to tell you, oh, your child or your loved one is okay. They call you to tell you there's something wrong with your loved one. And when the man called me, I can't even remember his name. When he called me, I just asked him not to say it. Please don't say it.
Don't say it.
Please just don't tell me. I can't take that right now. Just, he said, ma'am, I can give you a few minutes and call you back. And I said, please do that. And so I immediately called my husband because I couldn't breathe and I was in shock. And my mom, I came directly to my mom. When my husband picked me up, I came directly to my mom and told her what happened. And then there were more phone calls and more people calling me from the prison to tell me things that were happening or that had happened, or I was getting information from inside the walls telling me what had happened. It was a lot to take in. It's been a lot to take in, and I'm still finding out things as the puzzle gets put together. There are more, it's just more and more, and I just pray that my family gets justice for Kendrick, because Kendrick did not deserve what any of he got. He did wrong. He was serving his time for doing his wrong, and he was going to come home, and he was going to be okay. And now he can't come home and be okay. I'll never get to see him. His family will never get to see him. His son will never get to see him. His friends will never get to see him. And he was loved by a lot of people. A lot of people. Not just his family, but other people. Kendrick touched other people's lives. I've had other people reach out to me from prisons that he's been in, because he's been in the system for a long time. He spent a long time the first time he went. Well, this is the second. And he made some friends along the way, and I've had other people reach out to me from prisons where he's been and send their condolences. And I pray for these people in prison, because these people are not treated like people. They're treated like animals.
Thanks.
And they're segregated away from their family. I haven't talked to my son in over a year, because he was on a tier program where he lost all of his privileges, and they would not allow him to call home or write home or anything. None of that. He was not allowed to do any of that. So I was not allowed to speak to him for quite some time, or to see his face, because I couldn't visit him for quite some time because of this program. I understand my son did wrong. I understand that. I take that. And he took that. He took his punishment, and he took it like a man. But he did not deserve to die at the hands of somebody else. They did not have to put him in that cell with that man who had all of this time, who had nothing to lose, who didn't care. Maybe people didn't care about him, but Kendrick had people that cared about him. We cared about him. We love him.
I am. Hey, man. So what's the takeaway? Macon State Prison isn't just another institution off a Georgia highway. It's a flashpoint where bigger issues of violence, broken systems, and human lives intersect. It's about safety for staff, inmates, and nearby communities. It's about justice and whether the system protects life or undermines it. And most of all, it's about human costs. Lives taken too soon, families left with unanswered questions, and a system that still has far to go. If you want change, we have to talk about it. That's why we're here. That's why this story matters. I want to give a condolences. I want to offer condolences to the families of anybody who has left, has lost anybody inside the Georgia Department of Corrections. No matter religion, weight, race, crime. And I apologize for using the term inmate during this this recording, because I believe, this is me, I believe that if humans recognize humans as humans and we treated all humans like humans, the world would be a better place. Y'all get in the comment section, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, man. I'm out.